Today is all about upper body, and it is so important to stay strong in our upper bodies, especially because as we get older, if we lose that strength, we tend to lose our independence. If we can't get something up off the shelf because our arms aren't strong enough to bring that container back down. How about carrying groceries, lifting up a big bag of flour, for example, or any of those types of things that we need to do to keep our arms and upper body strong so that we can do those things. So today I'm going to concentrate on upper body. I happen to have a little pair of small weights here. I would encourage you to use something heavier than 2 pounds, preferably even 5 pounds. Again, you have to start somewhere, and if you find that 2 pounds is enough, that's great, but you're definitely going to work up to a bigger weight. Ladies, I guarantee you most of your purses are more than 2 pounds, so you will definitely need to be able to work with bigger poundage if possible. Grab a bag of oats, grab a bag of, I'm going to use flour, but it should be stone ground flour because you know you shouldn't be using that other stuff. But you got to use something that's a little bit heavier. And of course, if it doesn't have a handle on it, spend a few bucks and get yourself some weights because eventually you're going to be needing more than 2 pounds. Okay, so just circle those shoulders back and around without the weights, back and around. And again, you're still doing stuff at your computer if you need to, but hopefully you can take a 5-minute break and do some of this. Just lift up and front, get that blood flowing to those muscles that you're going to work. And again, do your best to do a little bit of a warm-up first, just so that you can get into those exercises. Okay, so first of all, I want you to simply sit on the edge of your chair and simply lift and lower, lift and lower. And again, you should use a heavy enough weight so that you can do 8 to 10 reps. You only have to do 2 sets. I mean, you're absolutely welcome to do 3 if you wish. And just repeat that several times, like I said, 8 to 10 reps. Try and keep your hands as high as your shoulders. They don't need to go any higher. Same with your elbows. Okay, now we're going to do it to the front. You're going to find that your front muscle certainly isn't as strong as the one through the middle of your shoulder. But again, you want to do the same thing. Lift up to shoulder height and return. And again, 8 to 10 reps, 2 sets. Plenty of reps for that. Now, I haven't probably done 10, but I'm going to move on to the next one. Bring your hands up to your shoulder and simply lift up above your head. Bring it down. 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 And again, 8 to 10 reps, try 2 sets. Okay, now those are basic moves for your shoulders. Okay, and again, we want to keep that upper body really strong. These can all be done at your desk. They can all be done with small weights or anything that you've got hanging around the office as long as you're using both weights in each arm the same. Okay, you don't want to be doing 2 with one arm and 5 with the other. Okay, you want to keep it even. All right, so once you've done those 3 exercises, the next one we have to actually stand up. A lot of women hate push-ups, but I'm going to say you hate it probably because you're not very good at it and you feel very weak at it, okay, which is why you need to get those muscles stronger, okay? There's always a starting point. You don't have to start from the biggest, hardest, strongest move, but I'm just going to show you. Basically, you want to have your hands at the edge of your desk, fairly wide apart, but about shoulder height. And all you're going to do is come down towards the table, in my case, your desk, and lift up, staying as straight as you possibly can. Now, some of us just don't have the strength to do it from there. Not a big deal. Move your feet in. I'm going to say you've got to tighten up your abs. And from here, okay, you're going to sort of basically lower down. Again, stay as still as possible in the rest of your body so that you're using mainly through your chest and your arms to make that movement happen. But again, do your best to put as much energy into those chest muscles and arm muscles than anything else. Okay? And again, if you can do it full body, that's what your goal eventually is to be, is do it straight. Okay? Now the other one is we move our hands in a little closer. Now this one's generally much tougher because we're working more of our triceps muscle, which is in the back of our arms. Okay, and again, a lot of us just don't tend to, women specifically, have the strength to do this. So if you can do it from a straight body position, go all the way down and back. Go all the way down and back. Keeping your arms tight, basically to the side of your body with this one. But again, if you can't do this full body, that's okay. Bend your body. Take it to where you can do it. Keep those elbows close. Take it in. Push it out. Take it in. Push it out. And again, see if you can feel as you push back, if you can feel those muscles back in here working, because that's what you want to be working, is basically the back of the arms. Yeah, there'll be some work going on in the front because as one muscle contracts, the one on the opposing side of the body has to do the opposite. Okay? So again, there's some upper body exercises. Leave your questions or comments below. But again, do some work for that upper body. Do, again, 2 sets of each of those with 8 to 10 reps, the first 3 exercises I gave you, and then try your push-ups. Okay?